there.
Okay, hello everybody, this is Bubster47. I'm doing my first ever video review, and I'm reviewing the UTG Ultimate Tactical Modular 10-piece kit. So, I don't claim to be a professional or expert or anything like that. I just am going to show you some of the things that I found when I ran this gear. And I actually have a video of our last shoot that kind of shows a few of the gripes, I guess, that I have of this overall kit. So first off, it's a Molle System, which I highly recommend. It's just very versatile. You can do a lot of things with it. As you can see, I made a few changes to what's standard, I guess, on it, namely the magazine pouches. This is the standard magazine pouch, which, you know, there's probably nothing wrong with it. It just, I usually run a 308 in my run, and so it just wouldn't fit my magazines in these pouches. So I got traded them out for these FastMags, which I highly recommend, and I'll do a separate review on these, I think, but just my first run with them, I didn't really have any complaints really that I could say on here. But anyways, overall the vest itself is pretty sturdy. You can actually put a it's got web or mesh on the inside, so you can put plates or whatever in there if you want to. You can put a water pack in here, just things like that. The belt itself is pretty stout. I really like that part of it. The belt buckle, if you will, is pretty stout as well. I didn't have any issues with that. You know, nothing even came close to coming apart. The zipper seems to be really tough, going to be durable, last you a long time. They did a really good job stitching it in there. And then you also have these three extra snaps that are going to kind of hold everything together for you as well. You got obviously all the 10 pieces that you need. You can use everything kind of as you would want to set up your kit. Nothing's set in stone. For example, in my video of our most recent shoot, I used this pouch for my shotgun shells. I don't really have a shell holder for shotgun, and so this is what I used. The guys that I run with, they took the plug out of their shotguns, and so they can run more than 3 shells at a time. I can only do 3 in mine, so I had to reload after every target, as you'll see in the video. My one main gripe with this vest is the drop leg holster. The actual drop leg part itself, I really don't have an issue with. As a matter of fact, it's got some pretty good features. The way it's set on the belt is good and sturdy. It distributes the weight nicely, and then the snaps also, or the straps I should say, for the leg have the little grips. I don't know if you can see that. Little grips on there that are gonna kind of hold your pant leg a little better, so they're not hopefully won't sag on you as much as you're running. But the holster itself came loose. On my first run, I wasn't even halfway through the run yet, and the snaps came loose and this thing was just flopping all over the place. Again, you'll see this in the video. I'll post it down in the description area or wherever I can put it. So take a look at that and you'll see there's actually 2 runs. The first run, it was flopping. I let it flop pretty much the whole time. Second run, I re-secured it as best I could, and it came loose again, and you'll see that I kind of just tear it off and hand it to somebody because I didn't like it flopping on me. I didn't want my gun to fall. The other thing is it's universal for, it's supposed to fit basically any gun, but I don't know if you can see that, but the gun doesn't sit up high enough to get the strap on it tight. So when you put the strap over it the way it's supposed to be, and you can tighten that up a little bit, but you know, you can see that there's a gap there between the straps, so nothing's really holding the gun in per se. Not that it's going to come out, but just for when you're doing running guns, I think that having things sturdy is key for the most part. So I didn't really like that. And then that's my Springfield Armory Xd 45. I actually ran a Beretta PX4 Storm on my run. It doesn't really fit any better or worse. Still the same problem that I had with the last one. But yeah, overall the snaps just didn't hold on it. As a matter of fact, this one broke. That was probably my fault though when I ripped it out. Shouldn't have done that, but I knew I wasn't going to use it. I replaced it with a Black Hawk with a Serpa holster, so it should be a little better overall anyways. You got your cell phone pouch or GPS, unless you have a dumb phone. I don't know that it's going to fit. It's my just Razor. It's a pretty small phone, and you know, you're going to have to cram that baby in there to get it to fit, so plan on just a GPS if you're going to put a phone in there at all. And you got your flashlight or knife or whatever holder that you want there. Otherwise, the vest itself is pretty good. I have no other complaints other than the holster. I like the webbing on the back. You can utilize that space for whatever you want. And there's another pouch here that I didn't show. It's another drop leg pouch for empty mags or whatever. So that's my first review. There was something that you saw that I didn't go over well enough and you want to know more, let me know. If you have any constructive criticism or tell me that it was completely boring, let me know that too. And watch my run video underneath and you'll see a lot of what I'm talking about with the problems. So anyways, thanks for watching.
Funny. Hit. 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 Two. Now water bottle and then white and blue. White and blue. Reload. Red. Water bottle. Time.